is Thursday. Time to get down to business with Cosmo Macero, Vanille and Associates, joining us from our Beacon Hill studio, as he does each and every week. Let's talk gas prices first up, sir. Going towards that $4 mark, but it doesn't seem like there's the outrage I remember back in '08.
Hey, Mark, you know, how long have we been talking about $4 gas? It's been hanging around, and it's kind of here. People are pricing that into their household budgets. And by the way, have you checked the weather lately? Thank you, Kevin Lemanowitz. I took off of the southwest on Monday. I left 77 degrees behind back here. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. People are saving a bundle on home heating fuel, and they're making it up on gas. So it's not really having the impact on household budgets that we expected.
There's a little more to go around, and people aren't shelling out the, getting rid of the SUV that may be the big gas drinker in the family. But, you can understand it a bit. But it is strange to juxtapose those two. It
is. We're getting away with murder with this weather, with this warm winter, and we're making it up there on the gas prices. Come summertime, though.
Yeah, I think it will come back firmly.
We'll hear from AAA saying all the people who are holding off on those vacations.
Exactly. All right, let's go to foreclosures. This is something that has kind of ticked down a little bit across the country, but here in Massachusetts, they're really starting to move these along now.
Yeah, you know, the banks last year, there was a lot of issues with regulatory issues and servicing. Banks are starting to move those things forward, move those things through. More foreclosure activity in certain parts of the United States. Now, there's some good news here in Massachusetts, even though that number has ticked up. Home prices have sort of held steady. The market is not as bad as it is elsewhere. Nonetheless, the banks are free to start moving those things through. All of those regulatory issues, all of those servicing problems have been ostensibly cleaned up. We're going to see more foreclosure activity.
Yeah, looking at more activity, especially with low interest rates as well. All right, and finally, Goldman Sachs, the whistleblower, Greg Smith, op-ed piece. He worked for this company for 12 years and just took him down on his way out and decided to share it with everyone else.
If I ever quit a job, I want to quit the job on the op-ed page of the New York Times. I got to tell you, very spectacular, very Jerry Maguire. You know, Goldman Sachs made it through, unlike a number of other investment banks, through that 2008 crisis. Now they're taking the big PR hit. Now the culture of the company under fire. Former people like Henry Paulson and John Corzine, everyone is wringing their hands about the culture of Goldman Sachs because of this op-ed piece.
Yeah, and they lost $2 billion the day this guy's op-ed piece hit the paper.
Talk about an impact on the market. Yeah, a lot of big hangover from that right now.
Very much so, and a lot of people skeptical a lot of times of banks as well after what we saw, hoping to get some reform there. Cosmo, thank you.
All right,
Maria, over to you.